Let's find out if these 154 grain steel core Romanian Surplus rounds can penetrate through these car-like materials better than this 196 grain S&B full metal jacket round. The target's gonna be this car hood here, and then behind that I got a trunk lid, and then some fence boards, and then these metal cabinet things, and then some more fence boards, and then back behind that I got this metal plate thing. Not exactly sure what it is, but first I'm gonna shoot the 196 grain S&B full metal jacket through here where there's no damage already, and then after that I'm gonna shoot the 154 grain through down here. Well, hopefully that's where they'll hit, and then we'll see the damage between both of them, and hopefully they won't go past any of this. And I'm gonna be firing from about 10 yards away out of my 1917 car 98A. So one sec. Okay. Let's take a look at what happened. So it hit right here, pretty close to where I wanted it to hit. It smells like burning wood, probably from the fence board. So then behind that, let's take a look at this real quick. That's where it went through the S&B 196 grain FMJ. Here's the second entry, second exit. Not nearly as much expansion as the Federal Power Shock last time I did this. Looks like there might be some fragment damage on the tree here. And then, see the fence boards behind that. Got a weird pattern on these fence boards. So I knocked them all over, but here's the fence boards that was behind the trunk lid. That's weird. This one took secondary from this one in front of it, but so that's the second fence board exit. And then not sure what order the metal cabinets were in because they fell over, but here's one of them. Got some lead splatter all over. This one was probably the second one, but I don't know. Here's the exit on it. And here's the other little metal cabinet thing. This was the other entry. I think it was the first one, I don't know. And then this exit. And then the fence boards behind that. Right here. Still going through all of it. So I busted right through both of these fence boards. This was probably the first one because it took all that dust and stuff. And then, yeah, because that one took the pieces of wood from the one in front of it. So there's the two fence boards in that order. Blew through it like that. And then after that, after going through the hood, the trunk lid, both cabinets, 4 layers of fence boards, and then it hit right here on this metal plate and didn't go through. I don't know if anything went up over it or anything. It kind of looks like it didn't, but it was definitely in pieces when it impacted here, so that's all the damage from it. And let's take one more look at all the S&B full metal jackets damage. Went straight through the hood, both layers. What was interesting is on the second entry on the trunk lid here, it looks like there's a layer of the jacket, the copper jacket, stuck in here. And if you notice, it was, but it was a single entry and exit here, and then on the fence boards right behind it, it just had this weird pattern, like the trunk lid stripped the jacket off, and then the lead came out, almost like buckshot or something, it seems like, and then hit both the cabinets here, blew out, and then came out both the fence boards, and then hit this here. So anyways, that was what this one will do. Now let's see what the Romanian Surplus steel core will do. It's overall a weaker load in foot-pounds because it's got about the same velocity but with a lighter bullet. And the steel core is also only mild steel, so it might not hold its shape very well. But let's find out anyways. One sec. Okay. Alright, let's look at what happened. I had a bad entry. It still caught the side of it, but I don't know if it'll make too much of a difference. Let's check it out. So, came out right there. Single exit, just like the S&B. Here's the second exit on the trunk lid. Above the S&B, right here above it, there's the Romanian Surplus. Romanian Surplus entry, S&B entry. Here's some of the Romanian jacket. And then, let's take a look at everything behind it. Here was the first layer of fence boards. I flipped them around, that was the S&B's first pattern here. Here's the Romanian Surplus after going through the fence board. So, S&B, Romanian Surplus. Much different pattern shape there, and there's Romanian Surplus, S&B's exit. Romanian Surplus, second entry, second exit. There's the S&B's second exit. Here's a metal cabinets. So this one up here is the S&B. This one was the Romanian Surplus. So pretty much similar effects so far. Here's the second one. That's where the Romanian Surplus hit. That looks like more of the jacket here. Here's where the S&B hit. So there's the exits on the first one, if you were wondering. S&B Romanian Surplus. Exits on the second metal cabinet. S&B Romanian Surplus. And what's weird is I can't find any marks on the metal cabinet, but oh, nope, there we go, look at that. It went through. Here's where the Romanian Surplus steel core hit, because that hole wasn't there before, but there's not much additional fragment damage here. Oh, I did forget one layer of fence boards though that was behind the metal cabinet. Whoops. I blew our surprise ending that it went all the way through. Oh well. Anyways, pretty sure this was the S&B. And this was the Romanian Surplus. And yeah, see, that's why there's no additional fragment damage from the Romanian Surplus around, because all of its jacket and stuff has been eaten up and caught in all the material that's went through now. There's the rest of its jacket. And remember, there was some on the metal cabinet doors too. So, and it didn't even go through all the way, look at that. That's where it got caught, a bunch of its stuff, but steel core kept going. And it went through here. Also, I did have that bad entry on the first one, where it only went through this part, but I don't think that would have made a big enough difference to go through or not, because you can tell by the shape of its entry that the steel core hadn't expanded very much. It was still a very small entry, just like the steel core. So whether I had hit that half a centimeter over or not wouldn't have made the steel core expand anymore, and probably negligibly slowed it down. So I'm pretty sure we would have had pretty much the same effects. That's where the steel core went out. That's where the S&B hit with its fragments. Couldn't stay together. Put a fat ring around here, it still hit it harder than a 22 does at point blank. Plus its additional damage here. Steel core came out here. And I guess that's it.